It's day 3 of our Canaries cruise, and today we're visiting Lanzarote, where we go to the Mountain of Fire.
We also do some wine tasting, but we're very disappointed with the experience.
Oh dear, it's morning number 3, Alka-Seltzer. Although she reckons it's not for the drink last night. She says it's because she's got a bad tooth. It's a little bit rocky. It
is really rocky.
I literally thought I was going to slip out of bed this morning. Rocked that water down you. We have an excursion booked today, Madonna, don't we? We're doing the Mountain of Fire excursion in Lanzarote with my brother Nick. Yeah, and then we're going for some wine tasting afterwards, we believe.
I'm less zombie now.
Yeah, she's had an Alka-Seltzer, so she's a bit more awake, as you can see.
We're out quite late last night.
Yeah, we got back about 2:30ish, just after 2:30.
Yeah.
Knowing we had to be up for 7:30 because we're idiots.
I was sitting in the bar last night and I was sitting there thinking, I don't know if I've had too much to drink or if it's because of the waves, but I felt a bit sick. Just taking a chill walk. And this older bloke, bless him, was just like, am I drunk? Or is that the waves? I was like, it's the waves. He was like, it might be because I'm drunk too.
And then it was time for the most important meal of the day, breakfast. Sausage and egg toasty.
Mine wasn't as adventurous, just toast, fried bread and scrambled egg.
And Nick went for a full English. Surprise, surprise.
Drama.
So Nick has lost his cruise card.
Well, I'm an idiot.
Yep, and we're just about to get off for
And we literally got to be off the ship now for our excursion, so hopefully we can get it resolved quickly, we can get off. So if the gangway's on 4, we can just dash down after this. He's just at reception now, luckily there's no queue. Otherwise it might be a bit like, oh.
Yeah.
But it's a bit stressful. We made it.
He got his card.
Yeah, we've got like 5 minutes to spare, so it's not too bad. I always leave a little bit of time just in case things like this do happen.
He was worrying a bit though. But...
Yeah. He was like, what do I do? What do I do?
Yeah.
So it's cool, we'll go to reception, we'll get you a new one, don't worry. But yeah, Mountain of Fire, we're on our way to you.
Called him Pleasant here today, driver Richard. You can call him Richard.
Our tour guide was quite amusing. We made it to our first stop of the day, an Aloe Vera museum.
That wasn't on our itinerary.
We were a bit perplexed by this part, as it was just a glorified sales pitch.
Which we hadn't booked, and it wasn't in the description of our excursion.
The juice is 99%.
So we're going to rub this into us.
The space alien juice.
Alien juice.
They gave us a few products to try and then encouraged us to browse their shop.
So we got to be given a meringue now as well.
I'm not sure there's aloe vera in it or not. We'll find out. Lemony.
That's nice.
You don't like meringue?
I don't like meringues.
But Nick got to buy this little fella here, so all's well that ends well.
Hello. Alan. My name's Alan.
Hello, Alan.
Hello, Alan.
Hello, Alan.
Hello, Alan.
Back to the bus and on to our next stop.
What's our next stop?
I think the mountain.
The mountain.
I think so.
Well, we weren't 100% certain because we weren't expecting this museum, but hey-ho.
But thankfully, our next stop actually was the mountain.
I visited. Is it a popular attraction?
Because we pre-booked our excursion, we didn't have to wait.
With the rest of the peasants. Haha, see you later, losers.
It's so sweet.
You wouldn't do a hill start here, would you?
I feel like the bus is going to like turn.
Yeah, it feels like we're on
The slant, yeah. Like, oh my god.
After getting off the coach and trying very hard not to fall over, our tour guide took us to multiple spots to see different experiments.
The colour of it is gorgeous.
I know, it's like been on the red planet, isn't it?
The first experiment was to take a handful of rocks and move them between our hands, and they got red hot.
Goodbye!
And the more you're doing that, the hotter it was getting.
Yeah.
Right, guys. I know that 95% of you watching are not subscribed to this channel. Please, would you consider subscribing, or I may have to bite you.
Marius, that is no way to talk to our guest. Hello, I'm so sorry for my brother. He's a bit of a dog, you see. So please consider subscribing. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers at the moment, and we just need your help.
I'm gonna get you off camera.
Moving on to the second experiment, to show us how hot it was just under the ground, the man took some leaves or foliage or whatever, then put it into the ground and, well, just watch.
Oh my god. Oh, it's setting fire. Oh my god.
Fire! Got your sausages?
30 seconds? That was ridiculous.
And now it was time for the final experiment. Some fluid was poured down the hole to create a gush of steam.
2. Oh my god! That one made me jump.
I dropped the phone here.
And now let's demonstrate why I do most of the filming.
1, 2.
Oh my god!
There was also a restaurant at the top of the mountain here where you could eat and drink. And they also cooked chickens here using the heat of the volcano.
You can really feel it.
However, we weren't here long enough to be able to try the chicken, so sad face.
Then it was time to drive down the mountain.
This music's quite chilling.
Very ominous music.
Yeah, as we're driving the windy roads around the mountain. It's making more of it, I'm not gonna lie. It's very ominous, isn't it?
Yeah.
The drive was really enjoyable with some very interesting views, a lot of ash colours and reds. The ominous music and the absolutely stunning views must have really got to Nathan because he couldn't keep his eyes open.
I haven't seen for long, though.
Huh?
I haven't seen for long.
Ready for some wine?
I am. Are you? You're always ready for some wine.
You don't look like you're ready for wine.
I am.
You don't look like
I'm a bit dopey, but I'm ready. Some wine tasting.
Then it was time for some wine tasting, our favourite part. But unfortunately, this wasn't quite the experience that we were expecting. Everyone was given the option to either try a dry wine or a sweet wine.
Right, it's the wine tasting.
So Aim went for the white, and me and Nick went for the Muscat, was it? The sweeter one?
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
Take. Oh, it's sweet, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'll drink a whole glass of it, but...
We were only given one small bit of wine to try each. That wasn't really what we were expecting when it was advertised as wine tasting. We found this quite disappointing and misadvertised. The majority of the time there, we were just browsing the shop.
Yeah, little green camels.
Are they?
Yeah, look.
Oh, yeah.
They've got eyes.
I thought it was like a little dinosaur, for that.
A dinosaur.
Well, I don't know.
This is really cool. This card is made from sand
And
and recycled paper. More plushes. Do you think we should add more to our collection?
camel with a hat.
He's so cute. You should get this one.
For Charlie.
Over my dead body.
Then we went for a little wander outside and took some photos like goofballs.
Then it was time to get back on the coach and head back to the ship, where we could actually get a selection of wines.
This is where we decided that we wanted to go and chill a little bit by the pool. However, the weather had other plans.
It's raining!
Raining!
Get under cover!
I think it's time to go get some lunch.
Pesto pasta fusilli and a chicken parmigiani, something like that.
I've gone for like a little chicken wrap. I've gone for pesto and some chips. I've gone for a scone as well. I'm disappointed with selection, aren't
Yeah, there's not a huge... I mean, we are quite late today, to be fair. It's like 3:20 now. There's not a huge selection, really, for a ship this size. Buffet is just chaotic. People just walk around in... And because it's such a small buffet area, everyone just bumps into each other.
Thank you so much for subscribing. Ow.
So, we're just getting ready. Have you had a good day, my darling?
The excursion was advertised as mountain fun and wine tasting.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't class what we did was wine tasting.
As well as
at all.
wine rushing.
We were given a tiny bit of wine. That
And we
was,
had to choose between a sweet one or a dry one.
Yeah.
There's no, like...
you couldn't try more than one.
Yeah.
When it's advertised as wine tasting, I was kind of at least expecting to try different wines. So I don't know, we've done wine tasting before. When we went to Pisa, we did Pisa and wine tasting.
That was good.
Where we sat down and they brought over these little like canapé things, pair with certain wines, and it was so lovely.
Yeah, we had like different wines for each bit, didn't we? It was lovely.
Yeah, and then there was other ones. Gave us a big sit-down meal. I'm not saying they have to feed us and stuff, but it's just more than just a taste of wine. Like if you go to wine tasting, I want to taste different wine, but
Yeah.
so you might notice that I am wearing right now my dress that's in the logo.
Oh god. She's not even been drinking.
What was?
Well, she has been drinking, but not loads. Oh god. Oh god. See, that is what she's doing in the video, in the actual logo. She's falling over.
Oh.
That's it.
That's why we made me fall over, because I fall over all the time.
Enough of this nonsense.
Let's get a drink.
We just get out and get a drink. We'll see you soon.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
So we headed up to the space bar, the planet bar, and something to take note here is that they do some lovely gins and some pretty damn good views.
Yeah, so we just tried to take some pictures at the back of the ship on deck 19. It's a little bit blowy, and it's quite difficult, isn't it? Amy's dress was kept blowing up, and we're getting blown away a bit.
Literally like Marilyn Monroe moments.
Yeah.
Hair going that way, dress over my head, knees in the air.
Typical Amy. Typical night out for Amy on a ship.
Okay, we're going for explore, so
Yeah, we're a little wonders, aren't we?
yeah.
Because we haven't had a chance to do it yet.
Yeah, we've just gone to the planet
Planet bar, or space bar as Amy calls it.
Let's go for a wander. Let's go for a bit more of a wander.
Yeah, let's go for a wander.
We're not meeting my parents and Nick until 7, so we got a bit of
time for ourselves.
Navy time.
So we decided to head down to the Blue Bar, where we saw a live pianist.
And we used this opportunity to get a little bit of filming done.
Hello.
Hello. Then it was time to meet Nick and Amy's parents, and where else do we meet but Brodie's, where we decided to do a quiz.
Are we going to win the quiz?
Are we hell? Don't bloody know.
Yeah, we weren't doing very well.
My brain is like this small, and the questions are this hard. Not a good combination.
10.
Quite pleased with 10. I'm not gonna lie, because that was a hard quiz, wasn't it?
Dinner is served.
I don't see any dinner.
Well, not quite yet. We've got to order it first.
Oh, okay. I want all of it. For my main, I went for the butternut squash risotto.
Martin went for the pan-fried chicken. Everybody else who was sensible went for the lamb.
Desserts consisted of ice cream and cheese and crackers. Take a guess who went for the cheese and crackers.
Then we went to the theatre for a performance by Asa Elliot. You may remember him as one of the singers on the TV programme Bedtime.
Asa Elliot.
Can you take some constructive criticism?
Sure.
You were shy.
He had a nice voice, however his show was actually so cringy as he kept showing videos of Bedtime, so we ended up leaving.
Then we moved on to the late night comedian show at the Manhattan, where Jack Gleadow was doing his second show of the week.
I think we're being boring tonight. We've come to bed early because we're tired. And Nick, my mum and Martin went to bed literally directly after dinner. So we watched the comedian, watched the show. Stuck in my hair. And I'm just tired. We're just so tired. We're being boring, sorry.
So tomorrow is a very rocky sea day.
But we see some amazing sea views.
And it's formal night.
And Amy's as graceful as ever.
And Nathan and Nick set the dance floor alight. Doosh, doosh, doosh. See you there.
Bye.
If you're interested in checking out the interior of Azura, then click on this video next.